We start with the news at 6 with a look at some of the floodwaters in Birmingham earlier today. Good evening, I'm Brenda Ledun. Heavy rain and dangerous storms moved through our area, and you can see the cars trying to push through the water, the high water there, something that you should not do. Chief Meteorologist James Spann joins us right now. And James, along with the flood advisories in Jefferson County, there was also a tornado warning in Hale County.
There was. It was very brief. It lasted for about 10 minutes. There was no tornado. There was no damage. And for the most part, storms have been very well behaved today and some really good beneficial rain amounts, many spots exceeding 2 inches over the past 36 hours. We'll have those Skywatcher rain reports tonight at 10. Here's the radar. The bulk of the rain is now south of Interstate 20. Not much happening across the Birmingham metro, just some light rain in spots in parts of Shelby, Bibb, and Perry counties. And again, almost all of this rain should be gone by the time we talk tonight at 10. And as the rain moves out, we got a new surge of cold air coming in. Highs tomorrow dropping into the upper 40s. That's a 20-degree drop. And by early Thursday morning, most spots will likely see a freeze. After that, we're dry Thursday and Friday, and then some chance of rain over the weekend. When does that rain fall? We've got that weekend forecast, the 7-day, and much more, all coming up in minutes. We'll see you then.
And you can stay ahead of the weather with the ABC 3340 weather app. You'll have access to live radar, James' weather blog, and the 7-day forecast. A video circulating social media that caught the attention of many people in Birmingham and from outside of Birmingham. It was posted anonymously to Reddit and shows people walking openly through downtown streets with weapons. ABC 3340's Gracie Johnson was able to speak with Mayor Randall Woodfin today about the video. And Gracie, had he seen it?
Brenda, yes. Mayor Woodfin had seen the video and told us he even spoke with the person who took the video. Now, the video is described to show individuals on 20th Street and 3rd Avenue North holding firearms and openly walking in the road. Mayor Woodfin said after watching the video, it sparked concern with him too. He sat down with the Birmingham Police Department and asked them what is being done illegally in the video.
When we peel it back, what we got in that street that's we know is illegal is jaywalking. That sucks. Let me define that word, because I don't want you to run with that sucks. That's not what I mean. It's unfortunate that that's what's the part that's illegal. State of Alabama now says you don't have to have a pistol permit to walk around with any form of a firearm.
Woodfin told us he asked about any other public ordinances these people may have violated in the video. He mentioned claiming the individuals caused public alarm and potentially charging them with disorderly conduct. Yet to satisfy that in front of a judge, he said there must be a witness. The city could not get anyone to come forward as a witness. Brenda.
Gracie Johnson reporting. A 75-year-old man is dead after a shooting in Leeds this morning. Police say Christopher Lee Smith was found dead in the 8200 block of Jackson Avenue around 6:30. One person was taken into custody and several witnesses were detained. Anyone with information on the case should contact the Leeds Police Department or Crime Stoppers. An Asheville man faces assault and theft charges after an incident in Etowah County. 43-year-old Justin Van Miso is being held on a $60,000 bond. Saturday, deputies responded to a reported assault in the Ivy Lee community. They found a man seriously injured. He was airlifted to UAB for treatment. The man told deputies his vehicle and handgun were also stolen. The sheriff's office says Miso returned to the scene where he was taken into custody. The vehicle and handgun were found at a location in Asheville. If you're shopping in Alabaster anytime soon, you'll notice an increase in law enforcement. ABC 3340's Kyra Purvis explains the effort made by the Alabaster Police Department to keep shoppers safe this holiday.
Shoppers in Alabaster say they're taking safety serious this holiday shopping season.
Really paying attention to your surroundings because there's a lot of sketchy people out there.
Alabaster police are working to combat any of those crimes. The department choosing to increase its presence in shopping centers across the city.
We'll have uniform officers, non-uniform officers, There's sometimes we have paramedics up here.
Shoppers will mainly notice more officers in the city's north and south promenade shopping centers, along with a new mobile command center.
Now here with this mobile command center, we'll have surveillance inside of it. We have radio stations. We're able to talk, communicate, everything that our dispatchers can do, or our dispatch with 911, they can do. We have an officer that can do that here.
The unit will be a centralized location for all emergency personnel, providing a quicker response time in the event of an emergency. Local shoppers I spoke with in the area say they're relieved to have the extra protection.
We have noticed an increase of presence, but I'm so thankful. I think it just deters any criminal activity.
This place is very, very busy and there's a lot of traffic, so yeah, we feel very safe with them around.
Rowan says an increase in surveillance will be made possible through the department's surveillance trailer that sits directly next to that mobile command center. The department has also partnered with local businesses who also have surveillance resources. In Alabaster, Kyra Purvis, ABC 3340 News.
While these extra layers of security are in place, the department says it's important to stay vigilant when shopping at stores, stay aware of your surroundings, and always lock those car doors and keep valuables out of sight.
A lot of people don't see the crosswalk sign down there, so they don't really stop all the time. Especially there's a bush on the corner, you can't see them. The kids are a lot more in danger. People flying up and down the road. I think the stop sign will help those kids coming out of the neighborhood to get them across the road to get to school.
People in Jacksonville think the new stop signs up at a three-way intersection by Kittystone Elementary School will help with safety. The stop signs are by the crosswalk at Emily's Pass Southwest and James Hopkins Road Southwest. The new signs were uncovered this morning, and there are message boards alerting drivers to the changes.
I'll say use extra caution. Make sure that those drivers acknowledge that there is a stop sign there, acknowledge that you are getting ready to use the crosswalk, and just make sure those cars stop. I would much rather people have to wait another 5 seconds and wait and make sure those drivers stop than them to walk in that crosswalk and be in danger and get hit or some other dangerous activity like that.
The speed limit drops from 25 to 15 miles per hour during school time when the lights are flashing. Police Chief Marcus Wood says not only should these stop signs help those who are using the crosswalk, but ideally it will help with speeding through that area. Alabama Power customers will see some relief on their power bills next year. ABC 3340's Aaron Wise has more after a public hearing in Montgomery.
From January to March of next year, a typical residential customer with Alabama Power using 1,000 kilowatt hours of electricity will see a monthly bill decrease of $8.62. This decrease comes from the Alabama Public Service Commission returning $96 million to the utility from a legal judgment awarded to the company in 2024. The $96 million will be distributed as bill credits for the 3-month period. Throughout the year, an 80-cent reduction will be seen as the company offset a rate stabilization and equalization adjustment, or RSE. Alabama Power representatives taking questions during a public hearing Tuesday.
If we're just talking about rate RSE without those net effects, what is that cost per customer?
Looking at RSE by itself, the impact of typical residential customers, it's approximately $9 per month.
Okay.
But being offset by those other things to get to the net decrease of 80 cents.
Alabama Power says the reduction is notable considering the impact of inflation on the energy industry.
We cannot overemphasize the unprecedented impact that inflation has had on our business.
In the past 5 years, the power company has seen the cost of transformers rise by 204%, electrical wire going up by 134%, and the price of power poles increased 56%. In Montgomery, Aaron Wise, ABC 3340 News.
Now, prior to today's public hearing, the Public Service Commission approved Alabama Power's request to keep another rate flat in 2025. That rate represented the compliance costs associated with federal mandates and environmental regulations.